a beautiful day, a beautiful Thursday that is, way out here on the west side off of 101. And Mr. Vargas.
Welcome to Vino, Vargas, Mark. Good to see you.
Thank you for taking the time. I am a Big Shop member here, as you know, by the way. And this is one of my favorite wineries that I've visited in the 8 years that I've been up here in Paso. So kudos to what you're doing out here.
Thank you.
So Vino Vargas, that's the name of the place?
Yeah, well, you came at a perfect time. You can see really pretty skies. And when you came in, the entrance, we're on 20 acres. So, you know, some vineyards, a little bit of olive trees here. It's kind of a nice place, some chickens, as you can see. But let's walk up to the winery and we can see some more stuff.
Absolutely. So you've been in the wine business for, what, under 20 years, give or take?
Yes, around 2008, my wife, Vicky, decided she wanted to be a wine sommelier.
A wine sommelier,
and
okay.
I just tagged along because I wanted to drink the wine.
Smart
and,
man.
Yeah, one thing led to the other, and I really got involved and captivated by the whole concept of how you make wine and what makes it different, you know, one wine different from another one. So
Sure.
I ended up going to UC Davis and graduated as a winemaker, and that was about 2011.
Impressive, okay.
Yeah, and up to that point I had been in high tech, you know, Silicon Valley pressure boiler type of environment. So I was ready to do something different. So with my shiny new UC Davis certificate, diploma, I left and I started up this business out of our house in San Jose.
Okay, so you were still living up there, but you started doing the wine production down here?
No, I went into the wine consulting business.
Okay.
And I consulted for wineries mainly up in the Bay Area. And I did that for about 5 years. And we actually bought this property and this area, this property, at around the same time in 2011, but we never moved here until 2015.
2015.
So we commuted back and forth, and Vicki and I would sit out in the porch in the house.
Right there.
And drink wine and try and figure out what to do, because this was all just dirt. There were no trees, no vineyards, and even my neighboring vineyards were not here.
Is that right? And that was in 15. There was no vineyards here back then.
In 12.
2000. Okay, even further. Yeah. And this facility was not here either.
No, this got built in 2015. So we didn't move here full time until this was actually up and running, which was 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the rest is history so far, right?
Well, we've been doing it now commercially for over 10 years, and since 2015 here. So this is where it all happens.
And is it a one-man show? It seems like you're kind of like the head honcho, the meta around here, right?
Yeah. It's a one man and a one woman show.
Okay.
So it's just my wife Vicky and I.
And you do about how many cases annually? I mean, give us some sort of scope of what you're producing.
Yeah. So we produce 2,000 cases annually.
Times 12 bottles, is that 2,400 bottles of wine?
That's a lot of bottles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And do you sell to local wineries, or are you member only, shipments only?
We only do what's called direct to consumer. So oftentimes wineries will work through a distributor, and they'll sell their wine into a wine bar or a grocery store or what have you. We don't do any of that. We mainly sell through our wine club. Okay. With members like you.
Sure.
And directly, you know, with people that come here to the winery to taste. So it's all direct to consumer, which for us is a really good business model, because when you do distribution, you technically have to be out there and helping them sell the products. So oftentimes that just takes more time, and you know, they take, you know, a big hunk of the profit.
Yeah, your margins get cut tremendously.
Yeah.
So, and you are known for which varietals specifically?
Well, we started making a nice collection of reds. Actually, when we started making wine, I started with 1 white and 2 reds.
Okay.
And now we have 3 whites, a rosé, and you know, they come and go depending on the quantity.
Sure.
So 3 whites, 1 rosé, and about 6 reds. And within the last 4 years, I've added a line of sparkling wine, so that's like a champagne.
Yes,
and
it's quite tasty, by the way.
Yeah, and over the years we've, you know, gotten some good awards and notoriety. So now we have people that come out just for the sparkling wine.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have and we're gonna see some of your explanation on it in the next video. But you have a unique way of doing something. Fill in the blanks, because I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, I'll walk you through. I don't have a lot of the equipment set up because, you know, we do it and then we put it away. But
sure.
I'll walk you through how we go through the whole process, from grapes to making the wine to actually fermentation in the bottle and beautiful bubbles. So it'll be fun.
Sure, I appreciate it. Hey, listen, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for your time.
Sounds
appreciate
good.
it.